So here are my two little rhythm drawings. Um, Honestly, I was really having a hard time getting inspired for these. I wasn't sure what it was I wanted to draw. Um, so for this one here, I just started flipping through the photos on my phone. I found this photo of Stripey, the goat that my son and I met the other day at White Lotus Farm. It's probably not really his name. That's what we called him. Actually, I think it's a her. Because she has these awesome stripes that come right down her face into her cute little beard. Anyway, as you know, I'm tired of trying to draw with pencil on this cheap paper that has no tooth. The pencil just slips all over the place, so I decided to try out a pen. I drew this whole one. Well, I drew it lightly with pencil first, just to get the shapes accurate. And then I drew the whole thing with this pen right here, which is not an art pen, it's just a random pen. I decided I didn't like it that much. I think I should have done some more experiments before I started. This Pilot pen actually makes a nicer line in my opinion. Another problem I had is that I think I went too far. See the stripe that comes up over this eye? I think I accidentally went over the stripe over that eye. So I might try out a little gel pen here to see if I can bring that white back in. Here goes nothing. Oh yeah, that's kind of working. A little more highlight on this eye. Oh yeah, that's helping a lot. That was a little too much. Anyway, so this is a loud rhythm. The goat is very large within the rectangle. You create a loud rhythm by using large shapes. So the shape of the goat himself is very loud, giving this one very large, giving this one a loud rhythm. Over here, I decided to go for something more abstract, and frankly, I do not really like what I've made over here, but whatever, it's just a little practice. I decided to try out some highlighters and find out how they combined, like what happened when you put one color over another. I like this orange that I made by putting the pink over the yellow, and down here, not so much. I had this little side paper where I was doing little experiments. You should know that that's a good strategy when you're working, especially with materials that you don't have a lot of experience with. So here I was going for a fast rhythm. If you use many elements, you can create a fast rhythm. I use lots of these little ovals here. Sorry. So that one has a fast rhythm. Sorry about that. My phone is taped to a lamp right now to record this. So, yeah, I wanted you to know about experimenting. Oh, I also want you to know that if you're working with ink, a good idea is to do some light drawing with pencil to start out with. And then to put your ink on. And then when you're all done, you want to wait for the ink to dry completely, so that it's not going to smear or tear. But you can then take your pencil and erase right over the ink. The ink will stay and the pencil will disappear. One last thing I wanted to tell you, just a little tip. Actually, I have two more things. One is how to use a folded paper as a straight edge. So I kind of want to put a nice border around here. I think it might help bring the whole thing together. If you don't have a ruler, this is just a piece of paper that's folded in half. You can use the edge of that paper, kind of like you would use a straight edge ordinarily, to draw a border. This turned out not that straight. So I'm just going to make it look like I really did it on purpose, not that straight. It's a great strategy in art. If something goes not the way you planned, sometimes you can save things by doing it more to make it look like you did that on purpose. It can work in life as well. I think this is helping. Just makes it look a little tidier. Ordinarily I would turn this whole paper, but I have it taped down for you. And I'm going to be sure to label this one. Fast rhythm. The labels are important. That's how you're showing me that you understand what type of rhythm you have created. It's the goal of this exercise. So I definitely spent longer than 30 minutes on these two little drawings. And if you get into what you're doing and you want to spend longer, then you are required to. Oh, it's so hard to write and talk at the same time. Dang it! Fast. RHYTHM. If you want to spend longer, that's great. I was enjoying making these, even though I don't actually like the end product that much. I had fun while I was making them. And if you get into what you're doing, you're having fun, you want to keep going for longer than you have to, wonderful. You're certainly not required to. If you just want to set a timer, work on your assignment for 30 minutes and then call it done and send me what you have, that is just fine also. Be well. I hope to see you soon.